You tell yourself you've moved on, you're doing just fine, life is back to normal, and yet there it is again, a thought, a memory, a sudden sharp ache that seems to come from nowhere. You miss them, even after you've tried everything you can think of to let go. But here is the truth that nobody ever seems to say out loud. Missing your ex is not a sign that you failed at moving on. It's actually a signal that your brain is still processing a very powerful attachment. Psychology shows us that love doesn't just switch off like a light. When you're with someone, your brain forms deep neural connections. These pathways are tied to reward, to comfort, and to habit. They're the reason being with that person felt so good, so safe. But even after you separate, those connections don't just vanish overnight. They linger, sometimes for months or even years. And that's why this paradox exists. You can love someone, lose them, and still feel their absence intensely. It's not because you're weak, but because your brain literally remembers what felt like home. Now, here's something surprising that might explain why it feels so persistent. Studies on attachment reveal that the feeling of longing is often strongest when the closure was incomplete. If the relationship ended with confusion, with unspoken words, or with needs that were never met, your mind gets stuck in a loop. It's endlessly seeking a resolution that it may never get, replaying scenarios over and over, trying to make sense of it all. And here's a twist that many people miss, and it's a game changer. You don't necessarily miss them because you want them back. You miss the part of yourself that you were with them. Your identity became intertwined with theirs, and now that that mirror is gone, it can feel like a piece of you is missing too. You're not just grieving the person, you're grieving a version of your own life and your own self. Here's the psychological shocker that can really blow your mind. Even after you have started dating someone new or feel like you have genuinely moved on, your brain can still activate its reward centers when you think about your ex. It's not obsession, it's biology. It's a deep-seated neurological response that's hardwired into us. But here is the liberation. Missing them doesn't mean you're stuck forever. It means your emotional system is healing. Every single pang of nostalgia, every time you're reminded of them, is actually part of your brain recalibrating itself. It's learning to function without that person. So what's the big aha moment in all of this? You stop fighting the feeling. You just let it exist. You observe it without judgment. You see it come, you acknowledge it, and you let it pass. Because in observing it, you regain your control. You're acknowledging the loss without letting it define who you are today. And then, slowly, your attachment begins to rewire. Not because you forced it or shamed yourself into it, but because you finally understand it. So if you feel that sudden pang today, just let it be a whisper, not a command. Your mind isn't torturing you. It's actually giving you the roadmap to heal properly. If this gave you some clarity on why missing someone is not only okay, but completely normal, remember, healing is a process, not a race against a timeline. Be kind to yourself through it. And if you want more psychology that explains your feelings instead of shaming them, you already know where to find more. Thanks for watching.